Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we finally get to take a look at the Rhode Island. This one's been in testing for a little bit, and it's finally coming to the game for everyone. Well, not exactly everyone for now. It's going to be in bundles, so it's going to be in one of 46 random bundles that also give American tokens. This is a part of the American aircraft carriers that are coming into the game as well. And each bundle will be 2,000 doubloons each. And you can discount them a bit in bulk, but let's just say 2,000 doubloons each for 46 bundles. That's 92,000 doubloons. Very, 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 very expensive. If you get lucky, of course, it's going to be quite cheap. If you get it in that first bundle, that's very nice. But keep that in mind. This is going to be very, very expensive. It's unfortunate because I'm guessing this ship is going to be quite fun to play. They've kind of thrown the kitchen sink at this ship, as a bit of a saying goes here. We have 356 millimeter guns, 12 of them, and they have improved AP pen angles, which should make them pretty strong. This ship also, if you're looking at it, looks a lot like a Georgia. So we, of course, get ourselves a speed boost, 15% speed boost, as well as a fast cooldown on our repair party. Very nice stuff to see. And I'm sure also you've heard this also gets a 9-kilometer radar with a 40-second uptime. So a lot of tools for this ship to make use of. The secondaries are improved accuracy as well. They don't have the reload or the fire chance of an Ohio, but they're still pretty close, so we'll spec into them just a little bit. Our detection is 13.3 kilometers, and our speed here base is 34.7 knots. We'll see how fast we actually end up getting up to with that speed boost. Rudder shift, 12.1 seconds, pretty decent, and nearly a 900 meter turning circle. Seems all right so far. Something else to note about these main guns is you have battle cruiser dispersion. Your Sigma's not great, 1.7, but you at least have battle cruiser dispersion. So that all sounds extremely powerful. Certainly there have to be some weaknesses to this ship, and starters, we have the armor. Our bow and stern are only 27 millimeters thick, so that means we're going to get overmatched by 406 millimeter guns and above, which is the majority of battleships at this tier. You'll notice our HP is only 74,000 HP. At tier 10 for battleships, that's not particularly high. We do at least get 38 mil deck and upper belt armor, which is quite nice, but that Georgia superstructure kind of rearing its ugly head here, so that's a very, very massive weak point. If we are pushing in, trying to make use of those secondaries, that radar, that could be a bit of an issue, as well as, of course, just getting overmatched through our bow here. Taking a quick look at the Citadel here, it is definitely a waterline Citadel. It's basically a Georgia, is the way to look at it. So certainly punishable, but not as easy as some other battleships can be at this tier. It would be nice to see more battleships and just ships in general with a little bit above waterline Citadels, making it a little more consistent to punish them when they make mistakes. But at least it's not a below water Citadel, for example. Another potential weakness here when it comes to the Rhode Island is going to be your turret firing angles. They have a 35-degree firing angle for the rear and the front guns. So whether you're pushing forward, you're going to have to give 35 degrees of angle to actually fire this back turret. And if you're kiting away from someone, you will need to also give 35 degrees of angle, which does open you up to a little bit more damage. It's still not as bad as something like a Kurfürst, for example, but it's no 30-degree angle like we might see on, maybe an Ohio or something like that, or closer to 30 degrees. That's the closer you are to auto-bouncing a lot of armor piercing. As for the build that I'm going to run on the Rhode Island, it's going to look a little something like this to start with. Of course, we're going accuracy. The American battleships, 11% here is just so powerful. Concealment, of course. I'm going to try running prop mod here to start. Prop mod plus our engine boost could mean we're dodging a lot of incoming fire just by playing with our throttle. I'm also going to take secondary battery mod 1 here. I'm only getting up to 9.5 kilometer secondaries here because I am thinking I want to try a bit of a weird commander build as well. Engine boost over radar here. I think it's just going to be more valuable to have that extra time on our engine boost. The radar is already going to be quite powerful at 40 seconds of uptime on this one. 9 kilometers means we do have to push in pretty close to things to actually make use of it. So I think I would rather have the engine boost here, but who knows? I might change that. This is first impressions of the ship after all. I'm going to go with auxiliary armaments. I might swiftly change that to our main guns. We'll see how often the main guns get knocked out. But here is the build that I'm going to try as well. Trying that AA upgrades just to see what that's going to look like on this ship. Probably want to maybe just go more of a secondary standard tank build, something like that. Or even just forego secondaries altogether. I think getting 9.5 kilometers on our secondaries is quite nice. If we do radar or destroyer, for example, he's going to be within 9 kilometers because that's our radar range. So having our secondaries be accurate within that could mean we actually get some more kills on DDs or a little more damage onto some of those destroyers. By no means is that an optimal build, but don't you worry, this is just the first impressions. I will be playing this ship quite a bit more in the coming days and weeks, so you'll get much more in-depth content on this ship. So game number 1 here, we do have ourselves the Faroe Islands map, as well as a bit of an up tier, a few super ships in this one. There's going to be a Gato on our side, so we're going to have to be very, very, very careful. Firstly, we do have a lot of consumables here to deal with for our ship, which is pretty cool. Perhaps a little strong, but we'll see. I'm really curious to see how the improved pen angles on the AP feel, just because they're 356, lower caliber guns for this tier, as well as the alpha damage, so might be a little tricky to get some good value out of them, or they're going to end up just crushing everything. I don't think there's going to be much in between there. I've always thought about what if they gave Monty improved pen angles, and my general thought of that is just that it would be OP. So we'll see what happens with some smaller caliber guns just to see. We are pretty quick though, of course, so getting into position shouldn't be too much of a problem. 2 Monties here to deal with. Okay. And a Holland. Well, let's see what our dispersion looks like. You get aground? I don't think so. That's pretty nice dispersion to start with. That's not bad. Devastation here. Well as defense. Okay. I don't know if I want to play this close. Maybe I do. We have a Worcester here. We have a Worcester here, so maybe we're okay. Use a bit of speed here to get out of the way of these shells. And get some AP in on these guys, maybe. Double fire to start. Oh, we're citadeling a Montana at that range. Wow. That's impressive. That's very, very impressive. Their Gato is here-ish? Alright. We are very, very much gonna get shotgunned here, I think. He'll be on his way for us. But that's okay. We're committing, guys. We're committing. That Holland is almost in our radar range, so I'm actually gonna try it here. Yep. Poor guy. Probably doesn't know we have a radar. That's kind of the thing about these test ships. Although there is a Worcester here, so you'd think he would know that. 7 out of 12 is pretty darn good with the AP there. And look at those secondaries, getting us 2 hits. A little bit of extra damage. Would not be surprised if Gato is like here-ish. We do have our radar back, so if he surfaces, we should be able to get him with that. Speaking of. Hey, there we go. Alrighty. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that. We appreciate that a lot. Okay, so now this is not like the dumbest position to take. It kind of was before. But now we can kind of play here. Hopefully. Improve pen angles. Monty's pretty angled. I'm still going to aim superstructure, I think. Initially, yeah, you got to go very broadside to get these rear guns firing at someone. I do not want to be shot at by the defense, that's for sure. So let's get behind cover from him. We Citadel the Monty at 16, I think, so let's try again. There we go. In cover from the defense, and... Ooh, a little high. 10k though, still. It's not bad. We do take some pain, though, in return. So our armor is a little bit lacking. That's okay. This ship has a lot of utility. The dispersion seems alright. It's battle cruiser with not great Sigma, but at least we have a lot of shells, right? Is the idea here. Oh, that's not good for me. I think I could just go dark, actually, though. Bow in Annapolis trying to farm us. I think I just go dark. Yeah, we're good. We're alright. Alright, he's almost dead. Oh, I gotta heal, though. Close. Very close. Defense? Are you gonna come around the corner? Doesn't seem like it. Always gotta deal with the daring now. Yeah, the game's just over. Wow, our daring? Kraken? Got some gamers in here, man. Wow. Right at the end, are we gonna get this defense, maybe? Please. Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunate. That was a rough game for us. I'm glad we didn't get shotgunned. I'll say that. I'm glad we didn't get shotgunned. But dealing with a bow on Annapolis that just wants to blind fire you is not easy. At least we do have the concealment, though. That's kind of nice with the Rhode Island. So we have some serious potential this game with all these cruisers. Let's see what we're able to make of this one. I think this could be the matchmaker for us. We'll see. But a lot of cruisers is what we're looking for. We got a Holland with us on this flank. That's nice, of course. But what we really would like is... I'm just hoping our team doesn't all suicide here. I just need this game to last a little bit of time, I think. Spotted briefly. I think that's probably in the cap then. We're going wide, though. We want to be flanking. But we do have to be a little careful about it. GK Iowa could certainly hurt us. Oh, it's a Napoli. Alright, well, that sucks. Michelangelo, a little better target for us. Let's see, a little behind. But that is still 45k. Very, very nice. Take a triple sit. Improved pen angles could help us on Napoli, though, for sure. Let's see, is he going to turn out? No, he's not turning out. All right, that's fine. We can wait. Just want to stay out of sight of the Napoli secondaries for now. His main guns aren't too crazy. But that is not who I wanted to see, just to be totally honest. Hoping for some little softer cruisers to go after. Although, our Holland with the amazing torpedo salvo, well done. Let's see, improved pen angles, you gonna help me out? A little bit, a little bit. They're not like so improved that it's auto pens, certainly. It is a little bit. Oh, he shot. Why did he shoot? Alright, well, that should get him killed. Now, let's go say hi to the Napoli. Yeah, it's time to turn in. 58k already. That was a very nice first salvo, I gotta say. We need a lot of citadels to get any sort of like devastating damage, right? But this thing can do it. How far away is he? We're close to being able to just radar this Napoli out. Off the border, speed boost, come on back. I think he's behind the island now. Lit by Sherman, I guess. That's fine. Oh, he's just looking to farm us, though. Not ideal. Angled Napoli and Sherman. That's not great. Maybe we'll just swap to the HE. Oh, and their GK's come back for us. Oh, that's too bad. Pretty difficult to play here. Oh, that is so helpful. Thank you, Sherman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go dark, please. Surely we go dark. Wait, what? You're just pushing? You're crazy. What are you doing? what are you doing, my man? You're insane. Alright, well, that's what we're playing with, I guess. Man, all the cruisers went to the other side. I was so excited. Oh, I was so excited.
Engine boost deactivated.
Alrighty, well, unfortunate. Getting locked out here. Wow, and a GK hits us that hard? Yikes. The focus is real, guys. The focus is real. So if you do end up getting this ship, expect to take a lot of damage. You don't have the armor to really hold up to it. So much blind fire too these days. Well, at least while playing this one. Last game, I think I'll probably cut it out in post, but the Annapolis spent a long time blind firing me once I went dark.
Problem solved, sir.
Sherman as well, looking for that. But hey, at least my teammates are pushing up and taking advantage of the distraction I'm making, you know? That doesn't always happen. Sometimes you try and make plays and you get a lot of focus fire and then your teammates just sit in the back and don't really capitalize on that. But our guys are this time, which is really, really good. That's awesome to see. And there is the Gdansk, as we thought. I might be turning into torps here. I guess we'll see. Oh, the first hit fire from our Gdansk friend here. That's not great. He should die, though. Good. Oh, we avoid the torpedoes. Double fire sucks. For sure. Our concealment's really nice, though. I will say that. But I think we are dead. Let's see what we do to a broadside GK, though, real quick. That'll be a good test of the potential damage that this thing can put out. 10k. Okay, it might be bad. We have a lot of tools. We got a lot of utility, but... We might be struggling here, guys. Oh my goodness. This is not good. This is really not good. Wow. All right, guys. Game number 3. I am really trying to make this thing work here. We got some more tier 10 matchmaker with some tier 8s, although seeing a carrier and subs here in this one. This has been a little bit of a hard ship to be playing here today, but it's probably better than what I'm experiencing here. Let's see here, Marseille. Can we get our rear turrets? Maybe. Front turrets for sure. Citadel, nice. Not much out of the back one, but that's okay. That's what we're looking for. A little more like that, please. Smolensk is really full sending it into this cap, eh? Do we get a shot on that? I think we do. Oh, I might not have let enough. He's slowing down, though, to stay behind the island. Oh? Yes! Okay. Okay. We take those. All right. We just need to get the right positions, guys. I think that's what it comes down to. Positioning is very, very key here. All right, broadside Musashi at 13. Do you think we have the pen? I actually have no idea. Let's see.
Engine boost activated.
I have no clue. I would guess no, but okay. We didn't hit exactly where we needed to for it, but still, I think that's going to be a no. Got a Shikishima with us on this flank. Conqueror's cross-mapping. That's not ideal. Look at that. We go dark here. Oh my goodness. The concealment sometimes, man. It's kind of nuts. 10K at that angle feels pretty good. It's only a Sherman, right? I am going to push up to force this guy into our Shikishima some more, I hope. That's at least the goal here. Pen angles, giving us some damage, hopefully right there. Yeah, our guy should have him now. Nice. All right, let's see where the Sherman's at. Hello, Sherman. The radar's pretty strong, guys. I ain't gonna lie. That is a powerful thing to have. Nice. We are quite broadside to this Musashi. I don't know why he's not shooting at me. But you know what? I'm not going to question it. After how much I got shot at in the last 2 games, I am going to allow someone to just decide not to shoot me. I am okay with that. Seems like a Vermont's coming back to this flank, though, so I'm a little worried about that. Okay, he's shooting us now. We got away with it, though. Oh, and he citadels us right away. Ankled. Brutal. Thank you for not shooting me, my friend, for a little bit. Allowing me my push. Thank you. Very kind. Come on, Speedboost. Get me behind this island. A Vermont and a Musashi. I don't want any part of this. So much overmatch. Oh, I don't think I get there. Surely he doesn't get 2 citadels in a row, right? Yeah, see? Okay. Very nice. Okay, and we're just going to chill here for now. We've pushed up. We've made our aggressive play. We have 90,000 damage. Not very impressive. But I had fun. I got to push. I had fun. There we go. Colombo, even. I mean... Sure. Give me a little more angle, my man, and we're good to go. Let's try there. I will push out on this Musashi Vermont soon. 13K there is pretty nice. See how that's 6 full pens? Our damage per pen is pretty low, right? So that's where we need good accuracy. So sometimes that can feel a little rough on this one. Yeah, and this one's just kind of a game over. Blowout in our favor this time. Here we go. Maybe we have the pen for that like rear citadel back here. I don't know. Put it too far in front. That was way more damage though. Interesting.
Engine boost deactivated.
Oh, and the Colombo dies, so it's over. Okay, 121. I had fun that one, so that's nice. That's nice. Okay. It might not be horrible after all. Very difficult to play, though. I think is what's going to happen with this one. It's going to be very, very hard to get into positions where you're going to be valuable to your team. Low caliber guns means you are going to struggle at range, shell velocity wise, certainly, but just in the pen that you lack, overmatch that you lack. Dealing with a bow-in cruiser is extremely difficult. Very, very, very hard to do anything to that. So having this radar is excellent, really, really good, very powerful. But getting that close a range with this armor layout, one of the main complaints about Georgia is this turret superstructure, and I don't like it at all. It takes so much damage, and as we can see, we also get overmatched through our bow too. So pushing up is already very punished in this video game these days, and having a ship like this with such low HP and such bad armor means it's even harder to do. It might just not be worth even trying to go secondaries with this ship, to be honest with you. We just don't have the defensive tools to actually be within range a lot of the time, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to play this thing some more. We didn't get the carrier after us. I was assuming, given the amount of surface ship focus fire, I was just expecting that. I was expecting the surface ship focus fire on this ship, and I was expecting the carrier focus fire on this ship. That's why I went with this. So that's probably just bait. You know, going with something else would probably likely be a lot better. Brisk could be pretty fun to get those flanks going on a little more. Something more standard is probably the way to go, but I don't think a different build would have really changed the outcome here. That was really just down to blowout teams, basically, and not much else. We didn't have the opportunities to really flex what a flank on this ship could look like. But I think that's going to do it for these first impressions. I hope you guys enjoyed, and unfortunately, I think it's going to be a very, very expensive ship. I have no word on if it's going to be available later date. I hope it is for just a normal purchase or a normal currency, not just loot boxes. Not a huge fan of loot boxes, as you guys know. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.